Welcome to Hollywood. It's been a while since you guys saw me. I'm literally in the car right here on Hollywood Boulevard. I left the beach. I didn't want to go home. Do you ever have that feeling when you don't want to go home? You just want to drive around, listen to some cool music. It's like a beautiful evening. I got my windows open. I'm just cruising around Hollywood. There's really not that much going on here on Hollywood Boulevard, but I just like to drive around and see what's going on. I think it's way better than being at home. So I've been back for a while working already, and I don't really have any time to go out and record videos because I'm sitting in my store all day long. The funny thing is, a few of my followers came by and visit me in my store. That was pretty nice, meeting some people that are watching my videos. And then some other people came by that took pictures with me. Makes you feel good. This is the famous Capitol Record building. And right here is where Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker were filming the movie Rush Hour. They were standing right here. And there's a guy eating a pizza right there. How's the pizza, man? Good pizza, he said. So this is Hollywood Boulevard and this is Vine. They not only have stars on the Hollywood Boulevard, also on Vine, as you can see. They have the stars right here. See how lucky I am? I'm in Hollywood. I'm driving around Hollywood. A lot of people would pay money to come here right now from Germany, Belgium, France, India, from all over the world. People want to come here. They can't even come here right now. And I'm here. You just have to be happy with what you have. All my friends here they don't really want to go to Hollywood Boulevard. They don't really like it, but I love to drive around here. And you know what the good thing is? I'm not alone. You guys are with me. All over the world, people are with me right now, sitting in my car, driving through Hollywood. And look what we're approaching here right now. This is the famous Pantages Theater. That's where Michael Jackson recorded the song on stage. You are not alone. I always wanted to go in here and take a tour, but now it's been closed for a while. But one day, I will go in there. This is the Big W Hotel, right across from the Pantages. Most people go home and watch TV at night. I didn't even have cable. I don't even watch any TV. I disconnected my cable because they were charging $140 just for cable. And I'm never there. I'm always out and about. So saving $140 a month without having any cable. That's good. Check this car out here. Pretty cool, huh? It's like one of the Waltons car. You know that TV show Waltons? This is America. And there's 7-Eleven. I love 7-Eleven. And this is the Capitol Record building I showed you earlier. And this is the famous Knickerbocker Hotel. That's where Elvis Presley had a photo shoot right up there. Houdini was living there. Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy was staying in there. Elvis, always when he came to LA, he was staying here. That's where Marilyn Monroe was having dinner with DiMaggio. Famous places in Hollywood. See, it's fun just driving by and looking at all those historic places. And this is the door where Elvis Presley walked through. And one lady committed suicide by jumping off the building up here. She was landing on top of the place right here, on top of the Hollywood sign. I don't really know if you can see it. It's a little dark, but right here is where Brad Pitt parked his car in front of the Capitol Record building. Look, here you can get movie star maps. They tell you exactly where the people live. Look, here they have all those food trucks set up. You can just park here, which this guy did right in the middle of a street, which I can't understand, but everybody has to wait for him. So they got all the food trucks right here. This is Larry Flint's franchise, Hustler Magazine. I think this place is closing down. This is Musso and Frank. Remember in what movie that was in? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio were standing right in front of that sign. I'm sure if you watch my other videos, you've probably seen all those locations before, but I don't think so that I ever showed you those at night. Hollywood, we love you. Also, all the facades of those buildings were used in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This is the famous Vogue Theater. People are out partying. This is where Pretty Woman was standing, where Richard Gere picked her up, right on that street corner. And if you drive a little further down, this is the famous hotel that Vivian was staying. Oh, they just changed the Las Palmas sign, made a new sign. It doesn't look as good as the old one. But that's where Richard Gere picked Vivian up with the white limousine. Remember that? That's the hotel right here, close to Hollywood Boulevard. I really want to do a vlog. That's her room. You can rent that room for $175. Maybe I can just pay him a little bit money and do a video standing there. One day I will do that for sure. Wow, I didn't know that the tattoo places are open. Who's that supposed to be? McDonald's is closed. Ripley's Believe It or Not. This is where Arnold Schwarzenegger's star is. You see this big church right here with the cancer ribbon? Right on the side is where they filmed Back to the Future, Enchantment Under the Sea. They also filmed Sister Act here with Whoopi Goldberg. Welcome to Hollywood. What is your dream? My friend just moved to Hollywood. He moved into this apartment building right here. This is Axl Rose's old apartment from Guns N' Roses. That place was so small, but he really wanted to live there because Axl Rose once lived there. He was also a guitar player. The Dolby Theater where they have the Oscars. Next to it is the Hard Rock Cafe. What are they selling? Selling masks. That's where Michael Jackson's star is. They're standing right there. See, they're taking a picture of Michael Jackson's star. Rumor has it, right here on the corner of Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard, this used to be an El Pollo Loco. And right here is where Brad Pitt was standing in a chicken outfit and handing out samples. And everybody is thinking, he made it all the way. I don't think he was doing that job for a long time, you know. Now I'm on Sunset Boulevard. See that Cherokee sign? This is where Michael Jackson was doing the photo shoot, right here. It's a little dark. And then there's Crossroads of the World. He was also standing right here. Michael Jackson, the king of pop. I've done all this 1,000 times, but it's always fun again to do it. This is Hollywood High School. Tons of celebrities went to school here and lots of movies were shot right here. Right across from In-N-Out. That's what our hamburger's all about. My friend used to own this liquor store here on Sunset Boulevard. This is where Guns N' Roses always bought their booze. That's why they put that mural up here of Guns N' Roses, see it? And they lived not far from here. If you go a little further down, make a right turn, that's where their house used to be. I mean, how can this be boring driving around? I would love to play the music I'm listening to on the radio, but it's all copyrighted, so I can't really play it here on YouTube. But it's a good feeling driving here with the windows open and loud music. I love it. I'm still here on Sunset Boulevard. When I first came to America, there used to be the big Marlboro Man statue right here where the Apple commercial is now. But of course they had to tear it down because smoking is not good for you. But this is where he was standing, holding up his thumb. And now we're gonna go a little closer. There used to be a nightclub called the Roxbury. Have you seen that movie with Will Ferrell, A Night at the Roxbury? They filmed that one right here. And you know what the funny part is? 3 of my friends that used to work right here. This is the nightclub. And this is where the nightclub was up there. See the windows? There used to be the stairs on the side, the VIP entrance. And all my friends worked here and I got free entrance anytime I wanted to. And that's where I met all those celebrities. Eddie Murphy, Lionel Richie, Whitney Houston, they all used to hang out here. And German in Venice was right there only because my friend was the bouncer. It's called Pink Tacos now. Yeah, the good old days, believe it or not. Still Sunset Boulevard. And I think this train here belongs to Jay Leno. Saddle Ranch here on the right. They're open, wow. It looks pretty busy. Now they put all the chairs in the parking lot because you can only dine outside. If you make a right turn right here, you get to Paris Hilton's house. She lives up in the hills, up down that way. And this is the famous comedy store on Sunset Boulevard. Look at all those famous people, they started here. You remember any of those people? That's where Robin Williams started, Richard Pryor. Let me see if we can look inside. Look at all those celebrities here. You recognize any of those? Any funny movie star walked through those doors at one time. This is Mel's Diner. Remember from American Graffiti? And then if you turn right on the Sunset Plaza, this is Marky Mark's Wahlburger, his restaurant. Mark Wahlberg, that's his restaurant. And then right here, this is where they filmed Scarface. That used to be his travel agency. And right over here was Scarface, Tony Montana management. You don't really have to come here anymore because you've seen everything here. This is Chin Chin. I was here with my mom and my dad one day, and the waiter told me there's Britney Spears in the bag. And that's when we went and took a picture with Britney Spears right here on Sunset Boulevard. The famous Tower Records. Then coming up on the left-hand side right here is where River Phoenix died, at the Viper Room. Right here on the right used to be a tattoo place where Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee got their engagement ring tattooed on their hand. This is the world famous Whiskey A Go Go. The Doors, you name it, everybody played right here. A little further down, coming up, is the Roxy Nightclub and the Rainbow, famous bar and grill. All this on famous Sunset Boulevard. There's so much history here, it's unbelievable. This is the Rainbow right here. I used to go here every Saturday night. And right here on the intersection, Sunset Boulevard and Doheny, is where Jack Nicholson and Halle Berry had an accident. I mean, what a coincidence. They drove both into this liquor store right here. What is the chance of two celebrities having an accident right here? I mean, that's almost as much luck as you win the lottery. I love those big movie posters. Sunset turns right into Beverly Hills. Welcome to Beverly Hills. This is the Beverly Hills Hotel. The good thing is, we just drive in there. We'll see what's gonna happen. I think it's closed anyway. But this is the Beverly Hills Hotel. That's where they shot that album cover from the Eagles. Can't really see anything, it's too dark. But everybody with names stayed at one time at this place right here. There we go, entrance to the Beverly Hills Hotel. They just were waiting for me to get out of the car. I'm just driving through. And since I'm already on Sunset Boulevard, you know where we're going next. It's right off Sunset Boulevard. You make a right turn. It's called Carrollwood Drive. It's a huge house. He was renting it for $100,000. And right there was the room where he passed away. This is the garage. And then when you make a left turn right here, look, there's nobody around. Those are the gates to Michael Jackson's house. I don't think I ever showed you those at night. It's too bad you can't see too much. Should I turn my car? You see it better? Can't really see much better. All this is pretty easy to find. All you gotta do is drive on Sunset Boulevard. I'm still here in Beverly Hills, and I just wanted to show you something. See this here? This is the restroom where George Michael got arrested for a lewd act. I actually need to go to the restroom, but it's closed. But that was the restroom. I'm the only one here in Beverly Hills Park. It's about 11 o'clock at night. Everybody else, every normal person is at home. And I wander around in Beverly Hills. So I'm getting out of my car. Look at those guys, they're shooting a music video. There's always something going on Rodeo Drive. But I just want to walk around a little bit because since I've been working, I sit a lot. So I have to walk a little bit to get some exercise. And at the same time, I can look around and see what Coach has new in their window. Well, Valentino over here. And don't forget, life is beautiful. So if you like my video, give me a thumbs up, push the notification bell, and of course, subscribe to my channel. It's so easy to do. All you gotta do is go back and hit the subscribe button. That will help me out. And I see you on my next video. Tschüssing!